We often speak about fear as if it's a reaction to danger, but some of the deepest fears we carry have nothing to do with real threats. They come in quiet moments, when you're standing at a crossroads in life, unsure which way to go, when you realize the old map no longer applies and no new one has yet appeared. They whisper in your ear when you're lying in bed at night. What if I can't handle what comes next? What if I lose everything? What if I'm not ready? This is the fear of the unknown, the most universal, most invisible form of anxiety. In this talk, I'm not going to give you strategies for controlling the future, because we can't. Instead, I want to take you on a visual journey inward, a meditation that uses imagery and imagination to quiet the part of you that panics. When the path ahead is uncertain, you don't need to conquer the unknown. You need to learn how to sit with it without losing yourself. Let's start with a truth we often avoid. The human brain hates uncertainty. It was designed to predict, plan, and protect. In evolutionary terms, the unknown might have meant danger, a predator, a cliff, a storm. So our nervous system evolved to be alert when we can't see what's coming. But here's the thing. In the modern world, most of our unknowns aren't life-threatening. They're emotional, existential. They sound like, what if I never find my purpose? What if this relationship ends? What if I try and fail? And yet our bodies react to these unknowns as if we're being chased. The heartbeat quickens, the breath becomes shallow, the muscles tighten, the mind spins stories to fill the void. It's not a lack of control we fear most. It's the lack of clarity. When we don't know, our imagination steps in, and rarely does it tell a hopeful story. Here's something I want you to hear clearly. Catastrophizing is not weakness, it's a survival strategy. Your mind is not broken, it's trying to help you prepare, but in doing so, it often causes unnecessary suffering. Let me ask you, how many times have you feared something that never happened? How many hours have you lost trying to pre-live a pain that never arrived? This is where anxiety and the unknown collide. Not in the present moment, but in the imagined future. And the more we try to mentally solve what hasn't happened yet, the more we get stuck in an infinite loop. There is another way, not by thinking harder, but by looking differently. And that's where visual meditation begins. Visual meditation is not about escaping, it's about reorienting. It's the art of gently shifting your awareness from internal chaos to external calm. Imagine this, you're sitting in a dark room. Your thoughts are loud, chaotic, confusing. Now imagine someone slowly opens a window. A breeze enters. You hear birds, see morning light. You don't solve the storm inside, but you remember there's a world beyond it. That's what visual meditation does. It opens a sensory window. When your inner mind becomes a storm, by focusing on a calming image, a flowing river, clouds moving across the sky, gentle candlelight. You create a point of stillness in your awareness. It doesn't eliminate fear, but it gives you a way to sit beside it without being swallowed by it. Let's try this together. Take a deep breath. Let your eyes close for a moment. Now open them again, slowly, imagining you're watching mist rising over a quiet lake. The water is smooth. The fog is thick. You can't see very far. This is your unknown. It's not dangerous, it's just not visible. Yet, now imagine your breath is the wind. Every inhale, gentle ripples. Every exhale, a breeze parting the mist. You're not pushing the fog away. You're being with it, watching, allowing, trusting that what you need to see will appear in time. The unknown does not need to be feared. It needs to be witnessed with softness. One of the most powerful things we can learn is this. Safety is not the absence of uncertainty. Safety is the presence of inner stability. You don't need all the answers to feel grounded. You need something to come back to. When the world around you feels shaky, visual anchors can be that for you. A calming image, a color that makes you feel warm, a shape that reminds you of breath, even a mantra written in beautiful type on a dark background. These are more than aesthetics. They are psychological tools designed to bypass overthinking and speak directly to your nervous system. Because when the world outside is unknown, you must make your inner world a known, gentle place to return to. Now imagine this. Instead of running from the unknown, you sit across from it. You offer it tea. You ask, "What do you want me to learn?" And in time, you realize the unknown is not the enemy. The unknown is the space where everything new is born. Every great love, every dream job, every life-changing decision was once a terrifying unknown. But you walked toward it anyway. And on the other side, you found growth, connection, meaning. So today, when that old fear returns, you can greet it with a new perspective. Hello again, I see you, but you don't define me anymore. You may never be able to predict what's coming, but you can choose how you show up to meet it. You can choose not to fill the unknown with fear, but with presence. You can practice calming your system, not with logic, but with gentle visuals, breath, and compassion. The future may be foggy, but you, standing here in the now, are clear, and clarity in the present is stronger than certainty in the future. So the next time your mind spins into what if, pause, breathe, find a visual anchor, and remind yourself, I don't need to know everything to move forward. I just need to know how to stay with myself. Tonight, before bed, don't scroll through the chaos. Instead, find one calm image, a still landscape, a soft animation, a drawing that gives you peace. Look at it, breathe with it, let your body receive its calm. And if this practice helped you, share it with someone who's also afraid of what comes next. They don't need answers, they need space to breathe in the unknown. And if you're ready to go one step deeper, join me in the next video. Healing Your Inner Critic, a visual meditation on self-acceptance. We'll turn the lens inward, toward the voices that say, not enough, and learn how to replace them with gentle witnessing, kindness, and visual stillness. Until then, look, breathe, trust. You are safe to move forward.